just under 30 New Zealand dollars to serve dinner for 4 people, and a spectacular dinner at that. Healthy Indian salmon with wickedly delicious carrots plus Indian couscous. Today I'm steaming the salmon, which will lock in the flavour and help preserve the beneficial omega-3 fatty acids, way more so than other cooking methods. First, remove the salmon bones by pulling them out with a pair of kitchen tweezers. Cut your salmon into portions. Mine are approximately 120 grams, which is 4.23 ounces. Place each portion on a piece of parchment paper, just a small piece, so we can maneuver them after they're cooked. Take 3/4 of a cup of plain Greek yogurt and mix in 1 tablespoon of Indian seasoning. Get a pinch of salt in here, give it a good mix up. If you can't get your hands on Indian seasoning, replace it with 1/4 teaspoon of your favorite curry powder. Smear the flesh side of each salmon piece with a couple of teaspoons of your Indian yogurt. Dipping your spatula in some hot water like this will help with spreading. They're ready to be steamed, so I'll set them aside for a moment. Peel and cut your carrots into even-sized pieces into your steamer basket. Let's get some water boiling in the base of a pot. I just love this state-of-the-art stackable steamer. Not only are they easy to clean, but they allow you the luxury of cooking multiple foods at once. Let's steam the carrots for 8 minutes. Whilst the carrots are steaming, let's dice up these 2 small cucumbers. Peel and julienne this piece of ginger. It's sort of a medium-sized piece, isn't it? Hazel, can you grab me a plaster? The good thing about these guys is they're super sharp. I just cut myself, so be careful. What sort of plaster did you get me?
Onion plaster.
Kids' plasters, they're pretty cool, right? Grab a small bunch of parsley and let's just chop it up pretty much as fine as we can get it. I'm going to steal 1 tablespoon and I'm going to add that into our Indian yogurt. Hey, feel free to swap the parsley out for coriander or fresh dill or whatever green herb you have available. Measure 1 cup of couscous into a bowl. Add in 1 tablespoon of Indian seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon of salt in there, and I'll just give that a quick mix. 300 mils of water and bring it to the boil. As soon as it hits the boil, pour it over your couscous, cover and allow it to rest for 5 minutes. Whilst the couscous is working its magic, steam your salmon until opaque in the center. In a medium-sized bowl, add a tablespoon of runny honey and a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Zest in half the lemon and squeeze a tablespoon of the lemon juice. 1/4 teaspoon of Indian seasoning in here, and of course, definitely a good pinch of salt. Remove the lid from our couscous. It's been sitting here for 5 minutes, and see, I'm going to fluff it with this fork. So I'm just stirring it to break it all up. I reckon the salmon must be done. Well, I don't know what you think, but I reckon that looks fantastic, but I can tell you it tastes absolutely delicious. I spent 19 New Zealand dollars on the salmon, 81 cents on the carrot, 61 cents on the ginger, $1.10 on couscous. The box cost a bit more, but it was a kilo box, so I've got plenty left. $1.90 on the seasoning, but I've still got plenty left. $1.50 of extra virgin olive oil. My yogurt, 3/4 of a cup, 180 grams, was $3, and I stole the parsley from the garden. Happy days, everybody. See you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Thanks, it all helps.